Emily and I had been united for 3 years. We encountered one another at a friend's outdoor gathering, immediately established a rapport, and relocated together after 18 months. I was contemplating proposing the following month. I, who had already procured the ring, secured her father's affirmation, the entire procedure. 2 weeks prior, we were viewing digital entertainment when her mobile device buzzed. She glanced at it, and her entire countenance altered. "Is everything satisfactory?" I inquired. "It is Oliver." Oliver, the previous partner she had dated for 5 years before me, the individual who had abandoned her via electronic correspondence to concentrate on his musical pursuits, the one she lamented over for the initial 6 months of our alliance. "What does he desire?" She remained silent for a moment, perusing the message. "He states he made a blunder. He has been in psychological consultation and understands I was the one who escaped him. He wishes to convene." My stomach sank. "I don't know. Perhaps I should lend him my attention for resolution." Resolution. After 3 years with me, she deposited her phone. "Observe, I am being sincere with you." A part of me questions what would have transpired had he not departed. "We had intentions, you know, and now he is articulating everything I had longed to hear then. So, what of our intentions? I believe I need to investigate this. Perhaps grant him another opportunity. I owe it to myself to ascertain beyond a doubt." I remained seated. 3 years I had assisted her through her mother's medical emergency, supported her when she faced unemployment, rejoiced with her when she secured her ideal position and she wished to discard it for someone who had forsaken her. "Pursue your inclination, Emily," I stated softly. She appeared surprised. "That is all. You are not going to contend for me. You just conveyed to me you intend to grant your ex-partner another chance. What purpose is there in contending? I anticipated more from you, and I anticipated fidelity from you." She met Oliver that Friday, returned to the dwelling at 1 a.m., lip coloring smeared, hair disheveled, scenting of inexpensive fragrance and distilled spirits. "We merely conversed," she claimed. Indeed, Emily has been text messaging Oliver continually. She does not even conceal it, giggles at her device during our evening meal, accepts communications in the lavatory, the complete repertoire. She is still residing in our apartment. However, because she needs period to determine her situation, here's what Emily does not comprehend. Her closest female friend, Isabella, who has been attracted to me since the commencement. Isabella disclosed this to me herself. Intoxicated at Emily's birthday gathering last year, she stated she would never act upon it because companions before gentlemen, but that Emily was fortunate. Isabella messaged me yesterday. "I heard about the Oliver predicament. Are you managing acceptably?" Coping she is essentially courting him while occupying this space. "That is contemptible conduct. You merit better." "Thank you." Hypothetical inquiry. "Are you available for supper on Thursday?" A lengthy pause. Then, "Are you certain about this?" "Utterly certain." She made her determination. It is time I made mine. "Very well, where?" "The Laurel at 7 o'clock. The Laurel is Emily's absolute preferred restaurant in Miami. The establishment she photographed for social media every single occasion we attended. The location where the servers recognized us by name. That is audacious. That is the intention." Thursday arrived. Emily departed at 6 o'clock to meet Oliver. I collected Isabella at 6:30. She appeared stunning, a crimson gown, elevated footwear, the entire ensemble. "Are you certain of this?" she inquired, entering my vehicle. "Never been more certain." We arrived at the Laurel, and Martha, our customary server, looked twice. "Mr. John, no Emily this evening." "Not tonight." "Martha, this is Isabella." Martha's eyes broadened, but she maintained professionalism. She seated us at our usual table, the one adjacent to the pane that Emily always insisted upon. Midway through our initial course, Isabella and I were genuinely enjoying our time. She was witty, intelligent, and truly engaged in my vocation, instead of scrolling on her mobile. That is when my phone detonated. Emily's text. "John, are you serious at this moment? Isabella just posted a picture from the Laurel. That is our location, with my closest female friend." I displayed the message to Isabella. She chuckled and elevated her wine glass. Two fresh starts. I returned to the residence at 10 p.m. to find Emily agitatedly pacing the living area. Oliver was also present. "Oliver in my apartment. How dare you?" she shrieked. "How dare I? What? Escort Isabella to our location. It is a public eatery, and you were occupied with him." I nodded toward Oliver. "Fellow, that is harsh," Oliver commented. This gentleman looked exactly as one would expect, a tousled hairbun, retro band shirt, who probably has never held a stable occupation. "I do not recall inviting you into my dwelling. It is Emily's dwelling, too." "Actually, it is not. My identity is on the rental agreement. She is on a month-to-month arrangement." Emily's countenance turned scarlet. "You cannot be earnest, utterly earnest. You wish to investigate matters with your ex-partner. It's splendid, but not while residing in my apartment, consuming my provisions, utilizing my amenities. Where am I expected to proceed? Perhaps Oliver possesses space." "Oh wait, do you not still reside with your mother, Oliver?" He looked offended. "I am between residences. My musical career is progressing." "Of course. Well, you to determine your arrangement. Emily, You are hereby served a 30-day eviction notice as of tomorrow. I will forward it to you electronically. You are expelling me for one supper with Isabella. No, I am expelling you because you are actively courting someone else while residing in my apartment." She attempted lamentation next. "Darling, please. Isabella means nothing. Oliver and I are simply renewing our acquaintance." "Renewing your acquaintance? Your hair was disheveled, and you scented of his fragrance. That is not. We merely embraced once." "Excellent. Embrace him at his mother's house." Oliver attempted to advance. "Listen, man. Exit my apartment before I summon the authorities." They departed, but not before Emily proclaimed, "You are going to rue this. Isabella is simply manipulating you to retaliate against me." Comical, that is precisely what you are doing with me and Oliver. It has been 3 weeks since she vacated the premises. Here is the current status of everyone. Emily is residing with Oliver and his mother. His mother, who according to mutual acquaintances, compels them to remit tenancy payment, execute all household tasks, and enforces a strict 10 o'clock p.m. curfew. The rock music professional cannot even rehearse at the residence. Emily has been cryptically posting on social media continually about disloyal companions and men who cannot manage independent women. Nobody is engaging with her. It was discovered through a mutual contact that Oliver's musical career progressing meant he secured 3 non-paying performances at local coffee establishments, and Emily must transport him because he forfeited his driving authorization due to unpaid citations. The most pleasing aspect, the engagement band I mentioned. I returned it and utilized the funds for a journey. Isabella and I traveled to the Caribbean, published numerous photographs. Emily viewed every single narrative, but never responded. While we were absent, she attempted one final manipulation. She posted that she was pregnant and I was the progenitor, demanding financial support. I commented publicly, "Interesting, as we have not been intimate in 2 months. Also, I underwent a vasectomy last year. Attempt again." She removed the post immediately. Oliver terminated the relationship that same day. It turned out he was unaware of the pregnancy announcement and recognized she was attempting to trap someone with financial stability. She appeared at my dwelling last Tuesday, weeping. "I made a blunder. I perceive that now. Oliver was a mistake. Can we commence anew? We had 3 favorable years, and you discarded them in one electronic message exchange. I was confused. You stated to pursue my inclination, and you followed it directly to another man's bed. That is not equitable. It is completely equitable. You made your determination. Now endure the consequences." She attempted one more plea. "Isabella does not truly cherish you. She just desired what I possessed." Isabella, who was inside and overheard this, approached the entrance. "No, Emily, I desired someone who would not discard me the instant an ex-partner messaged. I have found him." Emily departed, sobbing. She posted some quotation about learning to self-love an hour later. "As for Isabella and myself, we are progressing deliberately, but it is promising, quite promising. She genuinely contributes to our social outings, does not anticipate me to decipher her thoughts, and a remarkable notion does not message her ex-partners. Karma is exquisite occasionally. Isabella sends her regards and wishes everyone to know she is not a home destroyer."